At the same time, the music you are hearing is not too bad. It's just to let you know that we are still in the gossiping stage. But this is also a kind of a measure to know whether do we understand what it means by perseverance and determination. I know many of you are becoming a little bit weak, but you don't have to. This is what makes it very, very interesting. It's not only by talking with mouth. Now is the time for you to practicalize that your strong head, that your faith, that your perseverance, that your determination is under test. And at the end of the day, the children of God will put smile on our faces. As many of you may know, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu still remain the overall leader of indigenous people of Biafra. And there are so many reasons why we keep on defending him every day and his leadership. There are so many reasons. Many of you might not understand. All of you that have tried to call me in private to give me advice, your advice has been taken and at the same time pour inside the river. Because you may not understand how we take this struggle. You don't know the mindset many of us used to enter this struggle. My mindset and your own might not be the same. So that's why it's easy for you to call to give advice. And any day you give me advice, I will still remind you. Any day you come with your advice, I will remind you of this. And I hope you are seeing this very clearly. Any day you bring that your nonsense and useless advice, I remind you of this. So take your advice to Atlantic Ocean. Methuselah don't need your advice. I will listen to you, but the more you call, the more you make mockery of yourself. I can only pick your call, talk to you, listen to you, but immediately you are dropping, I see you as somebody who don't know what he's doing, or you're a stark gossiper. I tell you. And a lot of people have gone beyond the physical world because of this struggle. And many of you want the shame to befall on the man that started this struggle. That's why you see us when we are trying to protect what this man has constituted. You don't understand it. You keep on calling from behind to give your useless advice. I'm going to surprise many of you in this struggle because none of you bring me in the struggle. I came on my own. So even the person that even introduced me to this struggle, I can say he's not all that determined in this struggle. Um, but we must continue. There are so many reasons why we are defending the struggle, not because of what you may think. We are not looking on individual faces. We are considering so many things. We are considering some statements. A statement like this, I don't know whether you have heard this thing before. Let us pay attention to this statement so that when you come with your advice, this is it. You're absolutely right. What Nigeria does is to seek out the leaders of any movement and try and bribe them. Our sister Chinedo that spoke from home, who incidentally is a very high-placed person back in Nigeria, she is risking all of that to come and serve her country. She said the same thing too. Let us make one thing very, very clear. You know, in life, there are people who want to commit crime. The only thing stopping them from committing crime is the laws you have around them. We have said it before, we'll say it again. In 2009, they approached us. Me personally, I still have a text message from one very person that came. He kept calling Radio Biafra. I kept telling him where to go. He flew into London. I still have the text message offering me senatorial seat, that I should forget all these things. He told me that the same people that I'm fighting for have pledged to hand me over to them when I come to Nigeria. And what this man said was absolutely right. When I came home, I was kidnapped by people claiming they're doing Biafra and handed over to SSS in Omoahe. The same people carrying Biafran flag and running all over the place kidnapped me and gave me over to the SSS director in Omoahe to interrogate me that this is Nnamdi Kanu from Radio Biafra. These are so-called freedom fighters flying Biafran flag back home. So what we want to tell you is that Radio Biafra editorial board is incorruptible. We say that every blessed day. We have given everybody permission if you want to publish the... Now, this is the area I want you to pay attention. They want shame to befall on this man. That is why they gang up to be working against the leadership. Morons. That's why they want to place some individuals in this struggle above the leadership. That's why they want to see us fighting the leadership of this struggle while protecting some morons who claim to be a relation to the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. I talked about the stark illiterate in Germany and the wife. I have received like 3 calls. As they are dropping the call, I just pour the advice into Atlantic Ocean. I don't give a shit. A mad, pure madman, no, and then when integrity. You think what am I preserving? I speak. I can only stop speaking any day I enter into the grave. We must continue defending the struggle, leadership of this struggle. Very, very important. Because uneasy lies the head that wear the crown. If anything should go wrong, nobody will even mention China Samur. Nobody will talk about Chike Odozie Magbanyin them. It will be on the head of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. So that is the reason why we must make sure we protect that thing he constituted. Those people he saw and pointed at them to come and work with him. I don't care whether he appointed stark illiterates. It's none of our business. Because when they were working, none of you have complained. Him that have been working with them have never complained and removed them. He allowed them to working with him until the recent incident that happened. Then they are now coming from the back door. None of you will come and give me advice. I take it. You should have. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna take up one make hand. Those of us that are those who have wasted, unless these people, maybe they will call me from their grave. Maybe they say I am one of them that we are killed in war. Please, I'm calling you from cemetery. Please allow the individual to be insulting the leadership. Maybe I will listen to them. Ndị can get gent. Now them will they listen. Your mama kunu share public toilet. We not send on. Now listen to this voice. That's why we are standing and defending this doctrine. Listen to this. Imagine when somebody makes such a statement. At the end of the day, his project failed. Man, now a slap on the face. Now for you. Pay attention.
The wheel on online, so everybody can see it. Any day you see me in Abuja, you get a knife and cut off my head, that you will not go to jail. You shoot me dead. If you hear me discussing with any Hausa person, you kill me. Any day I go forward and I come back and I say, oh, this struggle, let's look at it somehow. There's another way to get it. That day, please behead me wherever I am.
Okay, you hear him. No, I will not behead you. That's why we are trying to preserve what you have constituted. We don't want to hear say, I'm not in DSS custody. I've never been there before. I don't have any contact with the lawyer who goes in and come out. But what we are preserving is the structure you have laid down before the incident happened. It's a different case. This is a principle, and we must preserve it. Any other information coming from DSS custody is an addition. But the main foundation is the structure which you have laid down. The people you have appointed to work with you. You trusted them now, you appointed them. Even when they failed, let it be as if they failed and you come out and open it and said they have failed. No other person will tell me they have failed or listening to the person. We must continue paying attention and listening to them. Even within ourselves, we've never seen any atom of failure. Many of us know the meaning of freedom fighting. The reason why many of you are finding it so easy to blackmail your failure because you don't understand what it means to fight for freedom, especially this one of such magnitude, where your resources is a life to other people who have all it takes to descend on you and bring you down at a twinkle of an eye. So it's a hard task. It's a hard job we have entered. So it's not an easy game. So that's why we are not laying blame on anybody. We carry the blame together, all of us. The foundation of our failure is what we are going to look into this evening, where it started.
Do anything to me you like. So that is how we are going to get this thing. We are not going backwards.
Hold on there. You say we are not going backward. That is why I will not also go backward. I will continue speaking about this. There's a name called Onyemechi. Nobody knows tomorrow. We never know what tomorrow will be. The only thing we have to do is to keep on doing what we're supposed to do at the moment, which is what I'm doing. Now let's go straight. Let me play his voice. Let me play. I think MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Many of you know me. I repeat the voice before I continue my program. Let's see. Let's go with this one.
20 billion fraud. Pension. That was how my uncle died, Deboint. Samuel. That was how he died. After years at University of Nigeria Super Biological Sciences, he went back to go and collect his pension. His colleague at work said, do I know you? Have you worked here before? My uncle went into a shock and never recovered and died because he never believed that a human being, that goes to church a night in the church, can be so cruel and so callous. You know, around the world, people are wicked. But if you want to see wickedness, you come to Africa. You then experience what is wicked. My uncle, after working at UNN for years, went back to go and be paid his pension as they told him that they couldn't find his name in the register. Have you worked here before? You used to come to my house.
Very wicked.
We go to the same club together. We go to the same staff club together. We eat in the afternoon together. You say you don't know who I am. The man went into a shock and died as a result of it. That is how evil you are. And it's our duty to expose it. People are evil. I have never seen such evil. I've been all over the world, as you well know. Traveled extensively with the exception of South America. I don't think I've been there. The amount of wickedness I see in Africa doesn't exist anywhere else. And it is black on black wickedness. Reminds me of black Americans as well. The way they kill themselves on the streets of America. They can never kill white. It's only black on black. You have, it's in your brain. Your wickedness is inside your brain as a black person. Go and change. You're on the road in the afternoon, you're stopping for no reason. Park well, a clear well. The person hasn't got money to give to you. They say, follow me to the station. You just want to waste their time. They could be going on a very important business and ruin them for the whole day.
Exactly.
Because you're a black person, you are wicked, it is in your nature. Or can't waste it. Everywhere you go to, the wickedness is the same. A graduate, somebody will go to university. From year 1, you've been paying your fees, maybe year 5, year 4, year 6, year 7 if you're a medical student. At the point of graduation, before you leave the gate, they call you back and say, oh, come, before I give you a certificate, go and bring me all your receipts. Go and do clearance. You say, okay, here are my receipts. They say, no. Go back to every department, every course you have taken, go for them to sign it off for you.
I did it.
Oh, dear.
Clearance.
Oh, dear me. You mean, yes, they said yes. So you mean the course I attended 5 years ago, I passed? Go back to that department, ask them to look for your result, ask them to confirm that they actually gave you that result. Are we okay at home?
We are not normal.
I am about to graduate, have graduated. Give me my certificate, let me go. You're asking me to go and do clearance. What is clearance? I should start from year 1. All the fees I paid, all the exams I took. Oh, is it not you who has been marking the exams? And no, go and do it yourself. Black African people and their wickedness. That is why you don't have any light, no drinking water, and that is why this mother is running away. She's from the zoo. They call her a Nigerian woman. That word Nigerian drives me mad. In fact, you know, some people are complaining this. Oh, you call people baboons. I said, well, is your name Nigeria? The white harlot gave it to you and you're answering. Are you okay at all? Is your brain correct? Can you go to Europe and change your name? The answer is no. All of you in Africa with borrowed white man name.
And religion.
Ivory Coast. In Nigeria. In Niger. All of you people, are your brains okay? Are you normal? Of course you're not. No, you are black. That is why I say you are black. You are from Africa. You are foolish. A monkey or a baboon, choose one. Your stupidity is astonishing. One of the baboons have given birth on a ship. Italian warship. They asked her, she said, Italy is better than Libya, but the zoo is worse. Yeah, that's right. She gave birth on a ship. She's running away. She's a pregnant woman. It's better for her to drown with her child than to remain in Africa.
Do you know what pains me now? This same person now, if you meet her in Italy now, she may be doing obedient. Let's continue.
That's how bad Africa is. You have never asked yourself, why is it that everybody wants to escape from Africa?
Mm-hmm.
Because you people are the embodiment of evil and wickedness. Every other continent is doing very well apart from Africa.
It's
You
true.
can't sit down and ask yourself why. You're going to go to UN. You're coming from AU now to UN. ECOSOC, ECOMOG, useless people. It's everywhere. Do you know we have been running the generator now for the past 4 days non-stop? They will bring the lights to justify bringing electric bill, and they take it again. If you listen very carefully, the generator is going everywhere. Generator 24/7. Do you know you begin to feel sorry for generator? It's a machine, inanimate object. But do you know you feel sorry? You keep saying to yourself, is it not something that has been buzzing away for the past 2 days non-stop? You feel sorry for the generator. I'm telling you the truth. Why is that happening? The soul, the darkened and the evil soul of a black man in Africa. That's what's causing the problem. Why did Gowon kill fellow Christians in Biafra land? Because of the wickedness of black people. That's how they are. Why is it that we lost over 6 million Biafrans? Because of the wickedness of black people. Naturally wicked. Maitasina. Naturally, these are evil. Boko Haram, they kill for no reason. These are black people from Africa. Evil. The personification of evil. The personification of Satan. They are fraudsters as well. They have now duped applicants into paying for fake jobs. I want you this morning. They forged a certificate from NMPC. People are desperate for jobs. Even Jonathan's administration, they were stealing money from people. Fake jobs. There are no jobs. You advertise, people are people are desperate.
I know.
You don't blame them.
Yeah.
They pay money to collect form, to collect certificate, but there are no jobs. Only a black person from Africa can wake up in the morning and seek to dupe people who are already poor.
So this man is speaking this in favor of everybody, in favor of all and sundry. Now you want me to abandon him, then to begin to do another thing, to begin to enter into another form of slavery, which we call obedient. I should be obedient to what? To the foundation of Nigeria or what? No, I should be useful to who? Then I will abandon the man I've been speaking for me for years. Then somebody just out of nowhere because of implanted species by those that are crying that we are about to leave them. You want me to leave him and tell you that we are just supporting him now? From there now, we will not get what we want. Are you people normal? This thing this man is talking now, is it not for your own good? All these people that are applying for a job in Nigeria, especially, they will dupe you people. Print form. You people will buy. Millions of people will be buying form. While the job vacancy is only 10, they will print millions of form. Bring 1 million for us to give you the job. Then you may enter the job. Maybe within 4 months, you close all the company. Get about loss. You have to pay now to get the job because you are desperate, just like what he's saying.
I want to devote this morning to telling you that you are your own worst enemy. The wickedness, the Satan inside you as a black person is what is causing your downfall. That is why you wash plate, you'll be security guard. That is why you do menial jobs all over the world. Because inside you are the embodiment of evil. As a black person. The things that you people do, God forbid bad thing. Black people from how can you? These people suffered, went to university. Their parents scraped and paid for them. They are desperate for a job. People are engineers, but they are working in supermarket. Engineers, no jobs. On top of their suffering, their misery, they don't have electricity, no drinking water. They are struggling to eat. You're defrauding them. It shows you are a special breed of an evil person. Fraudsters are duping happens into paying for fake jobs. Very sad indeed. Ahmadu Ali's wife slaps PDP chairman. Welcome to the zoo. Most of them don't have any respect
at all.
because most of them are harlots.
Slapping,
That is what the zoo turned them
slapping
into.
a man.
And when
Probably.
they are harlots, they have no respect. That is one thing. That is how you know when you are panapana. They have no respect. That's how you know a harlot. A harlot has no respect. Can open their useless mouth and talk anyhow. This one is slapping a man
Probably.
because of the position of her husband. And you'll be surprised who she is and who she's married to. We'll get to that later. NOA director.
Happy about leader. Happy. Today was Sunday. Today was Sunday. Now, I still want to let you people know that Christianity is a fraud in our land. I still want to let you know that the same way Muslims are struggling to Islamize us by force, this is how Christianity came. Subdue us, and then eventually slaughter those who refuse to join them. And then we now begin to sing Ekle Maria, Egypt and Gracia. Separate one on you. From the Adaba, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are those among women, and blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, foolish. Aye. Let me take it easy. You know that something you begin to think like this. You know that to come back is hard. Let me make a confession. We are not doing this thing that we are going to get it right in our own time. We have been destroyed, brother. We have been destroyed. We are doing it so that we can transfer it to the next generation to continue until they get it right. Because we still have people inside this struggle who are claiming to be freedom fighter. They are still into this nonsense. You don't want Nigeria. You want Biafra. Why? Because the British colonized you. Then is that Christianity you are holding on to. You don't know that the same people that brought that thing you want to reject is the same people. Now let's go. I have something here, but I don't know whether this is good to play this now or later. It's already on the screen. Let me allow it to roll a bit. It's already on the screen before we go to something that has to do with where we come from. One of the slaves in America, one of the victims of slave trade. The man is a professor now. He's telling you how they came to our land and killed us. You know, I have been saying it. One sister called me one certain and said, it's a lie. She have never heard it. This one is also a professor from the same country where he's living. This one is a product of slave trade. How they came to our land, kill us, destroy what we have. We are going to watch it. You know, today is Sunday. But let's go to what is on the screen first. This is their Bible. Now we have open such neck. According to James and one has surname. Have you ever seen somebody in the Bible will say Luke about the surname? Oh, Mwazebed. Like Mwazebed. Where is it? Let me start from here.
We Westerners got the Bible thanks to
We Westerners. On your child, a white man is telling you. A white man is telling you people.
A lot of people don't know how we got the Bible at all. We Westerners got the Bible thanks to the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church and members of the Church wrote the books of the New Testament. And they took over the books of the Old Testament, which even by the time of Christ had not been finally decided upon by the Jews. The Jews did not close the canon of the Old Testament until the year 100 AD or thereabouts at the Synod of Jamnia. And then they finally decided which were the canonical books of the Hebrew Scriptures and embodied them in the Masoretic text, the earliest copy of which dates from the 10th century, early in the 10th century AD. The books to be included in the New Testament were not finally decided upon until the year 382 AD again, at the Synod of Rome under Pope Damasus. So it was the Church, the Catholic Church, that promulgated the Bible and said, we are giving you these scriptures on our authority and by the authority of the informal tradition that has existed among us from the beginning, inspired by the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
So you receive historically the Bible on the Church's say-so. And the Catholic Church insists, therefore, that the Church collectively, speaking under the presumed guidance of the Holy Spirit, has the authority to interpret the Bible. And you can take that or leave it. Hindus believe that the Vedas are divinely revealed and inspired with just as much fervor as any Christian or any Jew. Muslims believe that the Quran is divinely inspired. And some Buddhists believe that their sutras are also of divine, or rather a Buddhic origin.
But where is our own? I'm hearing Japanese, I'm hearing Chinese, I'm hearing other. Where is our own, brothers? That's the question I'm asking. I know many of you will be asking me, Methuselah, this thing you are playing now, how sure are you, do you know that this is correct? But the question I'm asking many of you that are watching me here on the screen, my brother, where is our own? Where is our own? I got our own. Must we be borrowing from other people's concept? We don't have our own. I'm not trying to this struggle.
Japanese believe that the ancient texts of Shinto are likewise of divine origin. And who is to be judge? So if the Church says the Bible is true, it finally comes down to you. Are you going to believe the Church or aren't you? So really, I won't deny anybody's right to hold these opinions. You may indeed believe that the Bible is literally true and that it was actually dictated by God to Moses and the prophets and the apostles. That may be your opinion, and you are at liberty to hold it. Right. I don't agree with you.
Right.
I do believe, on the other hand, that there is a sense in which the Bible is divinely inspired. But since inspiration always comes through a human vehicle, it is liable to be distorted by that vehicle. In other words, I'm talking to you through a sound system, and it's the only one now available. Now, if there's something wrong with this sound system, whatever truths I might utter to you will be distorted. My voice will be distorted. And you might mistake the meaning of what I said. Now, so therefore, everybody who receives divine inspiration, and I'm using that in a very loose way, but anybody who receives it will express it within the limits of what language he knows.
Correct. I agree with him. Even if you said you got it from the Holy Spirit, you are going to interpret it within their own knowledge. And at the same time, language, communication. Even this thing we think we express ourselves, something is also missing in a communication. You may be talking to that something, the way it is inside you, you call it communication. But the way it is inside you is not how you are going to transfer it to someone else. You are only speaking. Just like this struggle we are now. I can tell you, Biafra is very important. We must fight towards it. But that's how I take it, as in that importance in me. I can't transfer it to you. It's not possible. I can only tell you communication-wise. But that's how I take it, how important it is to me. I can't. So this man is telling you, even though they said that this Bible is an inspiration from Holy Spirit, whoever interpreted that brought the message from the Holy Spirit can only interpret it within his own way of understanding. We need our own. I don't want to dabble into something that I know nothing about. If not, I would have said, okay, I start my own church. No. We must first of all discover what went wrong. We were brutally massacred. You are going to see it. We were killed. destroy our own things and force this into us.
And by language here, I don't only mean English, Latin, Greek, Hebrew, or Sanskrit. I mean language in the sense of what sort of terms are available to you. What kind of religion were you brought up with? My opinion is that Jesus of Nazareth was a human being, like Buddha, like Sri Ramakrishna, like Ramana Maharshi, etc., who early in life had a colossal experience of what we call cosmic consciousness. Now, you don't have to be any particular kind of religion to get this experience.
Yes.
It can hit anyone, anytime, like falling in love, in greater or lesser degree. But it's found all over the world. And when it hits you, you know it. Sometimes it comes after long practice of meditations and spiritual discipline. Sometimes it comes for no reason that anybody can determine. We say it's the grace of God. That there comes this overwhelming conviction that you have mistaken your identity. That what you thought, what I thought was just old Alan Watts, was only completely superficial. So you can very well understand how people to whom this happens feel genuinely inspired. Because very often there goes along with it an extremely warm feeling. Because you see the divine in everybody else's eyes. When Kabir, a great Hindu-Muslim mystic, was a very old man, he used to look around at people and say, "To whom shall I preach?" Because he saw the beloved in all eyes. The traditions of Asia, Hindu, Buddhist, Taoist, and so forth, are full of miraculous stories. And we take them in our stride. We don't think that there are any sign of anything in particular except psychic power. And I'm really a little scared of the growing interest in psychic power, because that's what I call psychotechnics. We made such a mess of things with ordinary techniques that heaven only knows what we might do if we got hold of psychotechnics and started raising people from the dead and prolonging life insufferably. I mean, the whole answer to the story of miracles is simply imagine that you're God. Now, what happened? The apostles didn't quite get the point. They were awed by the miracles of Jesus. They worshipped him as people do worship gurus. And it's, you know, to what lengths that can go if you've been around guru land. And so the Christians said, okay, Jesus of Nazareth was the Son of God, but let it stop right there. Nobody else. So what happened was that Jesus was pedestalized. He was put in a position that was safely upstairs, so that his troublesome experience of cosmic consciousness would not come and cause other people to be a nuisance. And those who have had this experience and expressed it during those times when the church had political power were almost invariably persecuted. Gordiano Bruno was burnt at the stake. John Scotus Origina was excommunicated. Meister Eckhart's theses were condemned, and so on and so on. A few mystics got away with it because they used cautious language. But you see what happens. If you pedestalize Jesus, you strangle the gospel at birth. And it has been the tradition in both the Catholic Church and in Protestantism to pass off what I will call an emasculated gospel. Gospel means good news. And I cannot for the life of me think what is the good news about the gospel as ordinarily handed down. Here is the revelation of God in Christ, in Jesus. And we are supposed to follow his life and example without having the unique advantage of being the boss's son. Born of a virgin, knowing he's the Son of God, having the power of miracles, knowing that basically it's impossible to kill him, that he's going to rise again in the end. And we are asked to take up our cross and follow him when we don't know that about ourselves at all. So what happens is this. We are delivered, therefore, a gospel which is in fact an impossible religion.
I agree.
It's impossible to follow the way of Christ.
Very impossible.
Many a Christian has admitted it. I'm a miserable sinner. I fall far short of the example of Christ. But do you realize, the more you say that, the better you are. Because what happened was that Christianity institutionalized guilt as a virtue.
Yes, exactly. Well, I'm there. I know. If you are not comfortable, you will not understand this message. Because the joke for. My give us such message, brothers. I'm calling here now and morning food now in Nigeria. In a play has he shot the Koranyam. He said I should not go to church to go and pray. How will I survive? So I have poverty. All poverty. All poverty, brother. Why am I playing this? Though I'm coming to the reason why I started by this. The issue still remains that we've never really understand what has happened to us in the past. A lot has happened to us. Even those that are being pushed to begin to shout, articulate, obedient.
Erstelle.
The same with them. They don't know the history about their people. They don't know how they are being brutally massacred and what caused it. So that's why it's very, very important for many of us to know the history around us. And when I begin to talk to people that something is lacking, at least if I don't know another thing, I know that what we are holding on to now is not our religion. I don't need a rocket science to know. At least we have somebody, a professor, who was also, I think, a product of slave trade in America. On his explanation, he mentioned where you come from. And I know many of you know him.
Fragments from the periphery of the African spiritual and cultural.
Now look at the question. What did Africans believe in before Christianity? Does it mean that we don't have a way of life, a way of worship? We don't have a way of worship before. That's the question that have been working for us. It means we were discovered by the Europeans. It means we don't know anything called Chukwukabiam. I mean, the creator of heaven and earth. What we appeal to before these people came. So that's what he's asking. Let us hear the response. What did Africans believe in before Christianity?
System became Christianity. And when the Protestant broke away in the 1500s, the Ethiopian church was already 1,000+ years old. Had nothing to do with Protestant Europeanism. When the Catholic Church was founded in the 10th century, the Ethiopian church was already 500 years old. Has nothing to do with that. Though some people try to make it appear that we borrowed it from them and that. Oh no. If you look at how we look at the arrangements of and our referencing the divine and our relationship to divinity and the elemental understanding of how to build human character so that it imitates divinity, you get a good sense of what African culture is really about. A lot of us practice the Yoruba culture, some of us the Igbo culture, and others.
The Igbo cultures. In other words, we have our own way of life before. Look at them. A lot of us practice Yoruba culture. A lot of us practice Igbo culture, he said.
But none of them have any cynical think over the other. Each of them are groups of Africans
on their own,
under certain circumstances at a certain time in history, trying to work this thing out. Yoruba have done an extraordinary job. The Igbo did an extraordinary job. For they were attacked, defeated by the British.
You see, they were attacked and killed by the British.
If you look at the Igbo, for instance, who didn't have the kind of the royal kingship that the Yoruba had,
yes,
the Igbos were resided, their power resided in the sacred groves.
Correct.
When the whites figured that out, they just burnt the whole damn forest down.
See, they burn it down. They burn this forest down. The white people. They burn everything down. Where we have our shrines. In fact, this their pastors are doing now. They learn it from their slave masters. They burn our bushes down. They couldn't understand what is going on, how these people organize themselves. A lot of things has happened to us. Very unfortunate. Even me that is speaking, I may not even know 90% of what I'm supposed to know about ourselves. It's very, very, very sad. It's very sad that our forefathers and those new generation fathers now, very useless people who refuse to follow the path of our ancestors. They do away with it. You will see an old man now of 80 years. Give an cola to break for it. What we hear at the end is in Jesus' name I pray. I don't know. The man said they burn our things down since they cannot understand what is going on. They burn it down.
Grows. When the whites figured that out, they just burnt the whole damn forest down in order to destroy the sacred groves. And so that dismantled and disorganized the people because they had violated the sanctity.
Chai, I agree with you. Now I begin to know. Yeah, I bet they would have continued telling us how they were burnt down. The thing disorganized us. It's true. The thing they really, really disorganized us. And the suffering is what me and you is encountering today. They implanted their own in us. That's why somebody can wake up today and begin to attack people that have nothing to do with him. One idiot in Germany, poor master prophet, with one useless woman, can wake up one day and begin to muscle power with the leadership of this struggle. Because of a prophet have spoken. In their eyes, now that man is a prophet to them. The man will talk to them, tell them this is what is going on. The man will tell them who sold our leader. But the man have no power to go and bring the Mazi Nnamdi from DSS dungeon. But he have power to say what will happen and say who is involved. These are a product of Christianity. They create invisible enemy. They concocted stories that never existed. Moses you can come everybody across or kwakwa again. Jesus make remember ya one man. We on up 3 days so you can all be there. Now, let me even ask many of you this question. One which kind God now will tell you say he have power? That God have power to make you not to be a sinner. Let us go by their words. That God, though, they are telling us, have the power to make you to remain truthful all your life, so that there will not be a havoc in the society. That God have power to make you will not suffer all the rest of your life. Provide food for you, provide for shelter, guide you. Nothing will happen to you. He have power over all those things. And he's still living it, tempting you, telling you that if you don't do the one he said, that you will go to hell. How is it a good father? How a good father? You have a right to put things in order. You say, no, I don't want to do it. I want to put you on test. And if you fail it, then you will go to hellfire. Always work out. No, is he a good father? A lot of bad concept has been put into this religion that we are holding on it, and we don't want to do what we're supposed to do. Don't do this. I'm a jealous God. Which means you know human being. You don't worship the other one. Worship this one, because if you do this one, I'm a jealous God. So what? Hello, only they are now looking at me now. Why are you looking at me? What? Call me now. Then you ask your question.
Or what these people believe and thought they knew. With the Yoruba, they're trying to capture the king and capture the power. But these people are not doing it for any religious reasons. They're doing it for basic human greed, envy, and jealousy. When they came into Africa, if you read some of the documents,
Envy and jealousy.
telling them what they had found. cities that was laid out and created.
The question tells our forefathers in our own simple way. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know what a religious slave will say now? He said, "My brother, without the white people now, you think we will be building skyscraper? Without white people now, these our beautiful houses, mansion, duplex, because they have corrupted you. You begin to embrace their own. Allowed us to live in our own. Maybe our mud house will be seen as a skyscraper. If they allow us to stay with our own way of life, we will be so jealous that we will not allow anybody to come in and corrupt it. But because a foreigner came, corrupted you, destroyed the one you have, then you are now beginning to see their own as the best. So that when somebody is talking, say they brought westernization to us, now education, without them, we will not be, I will not go to school. What is normally in the real sense? Who told you that 1 + 1 is equal to 2? No, how? If you want us to begin to go into mental tough questions, then that is unimaginable. How can you prove a child now? For example, a child is born today. You lock the child up inside a room for complete 20 years. He will not meet any other person. If you bring that child out and ask him 1 + 1, he don't know. So all these things we are parading today is what we learned from the Western education. That we begin to see ourselves, we are intelligent. We are not, brothers. We are only, perfecting the way of life of our slave master. That's what we are doing. And as I doing it, they are awarding you professorship. Then you think you are educated. That's why no matter how you try to claim you have a professorship, if you still go back to your village, you will see an old, what you call illiterate, who doesn't pass through that your own way of education. The person will bring you down and give you an advice. An old man, yeah, well, keep all one place. That your professor gave man all nonsense. Oh, I call you check around. So these people came and destroyed what you have and stole some. Like our sister said, they put our own way of life in their museum.
They came into Africa. If you read some of the documents they sent back to Europe, telling them what they had found, cities that was laid out and created. They drew pictures of some of these cities. If I showed you slides before your mind, they talked about what the walls that people had built, the beautiful palaces. And then 2 centuries later, they're betraying us as barbarians hanging from trees. And it gets crazy. And because we don't know our history, we get to thinking that's the way it still was. What the African says is that all things are expressions of aspects of the divine essence having your peculiar experience.
Correct.
So when we talk about voodoo, there was no religion called voodoo when we left Africa. That's a new thing. Let's get that straight. And so
if you see what white people see as voodoo today, you run away. Hi. I don't know where to start, brother. They have even when you say deity, you say trap is arrows. What is arrows? What is arrows? These are the things they corrupt a name so that when you bear it, then you will now be rejecting yourself because it's something that has to do with you. Don't do it. It's arrows. We don't worship mini God. Which one is big? Which one is mini? God will say, don't worship other things except me. One hour. This is only exist in Christian world. Chinese have the thing they are doing. Chinese have their own way of life, what they worship. Japanese the same. India the same. Muslim world they have their own. And Christianity have their own. What of their own we don't have? We are only borrowing the one of Christianity. Because the white man said, I'm a jealous God. So don't even pay attention to the one of your own people because I'm a jealous God. We are. The thing. Never you worship any other God because I'm a jealous God. They just want you not to look outside and look another direction to face your own cheek. So that when you say, but they say, he's a jealous God. I don't want to go into anything that has to do with the African way of life. This una make una carry this una deity. This is a god. This is a deity. I don't bow down to any image. It's deity. But inside his own church, almost the one statue of Jesus Christ on about right down, my Mary. Ijo, yes, you know, I'm not worshiping, I'm honoring. It's honor. To do like this is honor. But I don't want to do like this for you people. This one is worshiping. My own is honor, even though we are doing the same thing. But my own, if I do my head like this to any statue, I am honoring. But if you do your own, you are worshiping the deity. Many of you don't know where our problem started. And we are too inferior to ourselves. Hi. I don't know, but brother, the road is very far. Just like what is going on today in Nigeria, in the case of those that are clamoring to become president of Nigeria and run to UK to go and take allegiance. It's a very shameful thing. Do you know that these people subjugate us even in our own land? Do you know that white people have more rights in Africa than you? They also have their own rights here. They can also do what they want to do there. Let me show you what is going on. I know you must have seen it before. Let me show you what is going on in South Africa. You know. So for white people to agree to stay there, that's something. I know you have seen it before. Watch to tell you that we don't have value, brothers. Chai. We have no value. It's very unfortunate. We don't have value. Before these people become anything, they will run and go there. Now pay attention. I know you have seen it before, but just to tell you that you don't blame them. I know that you cannot do them like you are doing the way you are doing Africa. They crazy. What is going on?
It's been 3 decades since South Africa abolished apartheid, a system of racially segregating black people from white people. The country got rid of it in the 1990s, but the spirit of apartheid is still alive in some places. One of them is Orania, a remote town in the country's north, often called the last outpost of apartheid. Why? Because Orania is a whites-only town. Black people cannot live or work here. Every job is reserved for the whites. Every task performed by white people. And yet the residents of this town insist they're not racist. Here's a report.
Welcome to Orania, a remote farming town in South Africa's Northern Cape. It prints its own money, runs its own banks, has its own holidays, and manages its own affairs.
Correct.
Sounds like the perfect township to relocate,
yes.
Right? Well, hold your horses. To enter Orania, you have to qualify on certain parameters. The foremost is the color of your skin. It has to be white, because Orania is a whites-only town.
Correct.
The uniqueness is too obvious to ignore. Wherever you go in this township, you will only find Afrikaners. White people with Dutch ancestry.
Correct.
They do all the work, from playing the piano at the church.
Even in the church. Church. All this idiotic moron or whatever religion what in a church. What are you people worshiping? Not grand psalms. Una they are ready. All these people that parade all these nonsense psalms. Make una nye fenuzo. One day I can follow out. In this struggle now, when his own problem. One dog I will begin to look for those people that organize those psalms, those quotations, those prayers into this struggle. I am around how. I am joking how where did they get this nonsense? Look, we are Nime church now. Nime church. Yeah, Christian. And we're black, none at the church. Are you going to blame them? I love them. I love them. It is called self-love. You put a love on match one does in a lot. Yeah, no, simple no. You are home now. I have a plan does have a here who Chineke now. The Chineke say we should not segregate. Oh, because we don't want it, I cannot take it. Give word a bell, you know your own people. Look at here, they are together. My church.
To reading out the Bible to believers. To running the kitchen at a restaurant.
Correct. Very careful people. I love them. White people, may God bless you people. I love you people. You know how to protect your own. You know how to protect your own. Our own, even if we want to become president, we have to come to you to ask you for permission.
To even gardening at orchards. All jobs, big or small, are reserved for white people. But the residents of this town insist that they're not racist.
We are from Africa. That's
Yes.
why we call ourselves Afrikaners. We want to remain here.
Correct.
We also want to retain our identity.
I love that. You see him? He said, I, Ndocha. Ndocha. He said he wants to retain their identity. I love that. For the fact that people have invaded Africa and refuse to go, then you find you find a space, then you don't want to lose your identity, but you are an African. Unoa. Our IPO in the your tricks. Other Nigerian youth are morons. They don't know what is going on. Our new job, we know you people very well. We are not blaming you people. It's we that we are blaming ourselves for being stupid to continue in the way that many of you have showed us in the past. That's the only problem we have. That's why we are not blaming you people. You can do whatever you like. It's we that are stupid. That's the reason why things are going in this way. That's the reason why before we become anything in Africa, we have to come and ask your permission. He said they want to return their, I love that. Repeat. You want to return your value. It's good. Don't allow it to go.
Remain here. We also want to retain our identity.
Okay.
Now, to retain one's identity is not a racist impulse.
He's not a racist, yes. I agree with you. He's not a racist.
To retain our identity against the English or the British imperialism also. They're even whiter than we are, much whiter.
You see, they still have the eye. They say they are not racist. And it's true. What is racism? Racism does not exist. Racism doesn't exist. I tell you.
Orania is often dubbed as the last outpost of apartheid, a system of institutionalized racial segregation. South Africa abolished apartheid in the 1990s, but the legacy lives on in Orania. In fact, the township was founded by the son-in-law of Hendrik Verwoerd, South Africa's former prime minister, who's considered to be the architect of apartheid. Verwoerd's bust lies at the museum in this township, serving as a reminder of his beliefs.
He's serving this man as a sign of his belief. I'm mad at our place now, maybe our forefathers. Every morning we open door, go there, kneel down, talk to him. You say we are worshiping the it, that God will not forgive us.
As for Nelson Mandela, the man credited with ending apartheid, the people of Orania really hold him in high regard.
Correct. I love that. I love it. They don't give a shit about Nelson Mandela. I love them. I love these people. Orania people Orania. Well done, job well done. They don't uphold to any other person apart from their own. That's what he's telling you. They say they don't give a shit about Nelson Mandela. But your own now, you are every day Jesus Christ our Lord. Every day Saint Mark, Saint Anthony, Bishop Francis. Father, you went a dance many a saint. For how many years now? No. You went a dance many a saint. He was saint.
I don't think that I can see him as a hero because he's part of a whole package. Mandela is part of a whole package. And as Mandela, all the other leaders within the ANC make a contribution to create some policy that is, from our viewpoint, not necessarily the best of this country.
Mandela is not a hero, they say, and they're not racist, they insist. So what is this town all about? An attempt to protect their culture. This township is legal as per South Africa's constitution. An article defends its right to self-determination. But Orania's ambitions could soon spell trouble. Because the people here say their next goal is the creation of an Afrikaner republic, a white-only autonomous region within South Africa. Bureau Report.
I love these people. They want to create a republic of their own, self-determination. And they will succeed. They will succeed. When you will start, you will see other European countries will come, supply them arms. Hey, dear, walk in a church. You people will be praying inside the church. I met one here. There's a guy I met here, a bumbling idiot. If you see muzzle, if you see his muzzle, if you see height, I met him in one African shop here. I was telling him, MAZI Nnamdi has been preaching. Nobody listened to him. He was also asking us to defend ourselves by, contributing what we call defense fund to buy guns and they defend ourselves. The guy said, "Don't talk that. Don't talk that. What do you use gun for?" No. I don't want this kind of gun issue here. MAZI Nnamdi is doing his own free. That's why he's only on protest. Please don't involve me with your gun. I said, what of Fulani people that are coming in? Are they not coming with AK-47? Don't worry, the government will take care of that one. I don't know what to talk again. No one like this. Even to talk now, because where will I start? Okay, I saw a big crate in Nigeria. Look at how he complicated. Look at how he complicated himself. Where is it? Let me tell you why you are seen obedient today. I don't blame them because
Let me.
Cheroga. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I blame the situation that surrounded them. They have tried though. They have tried. At least, what they have seen, they brought younger people in PDP or APs, they would have even jumped into the wagon. So what they are now, they are allergic of old people. It's not that they know what is going on in the society. They are allergic to see old people governing them. That's all. They don't care which policy you are bringing in. The only thing is just talk something good. Talk something good that sounds good in the ear. Like this man is holding them now. Look at what he said here. He complicated himself.
Please be seated. Thank you very much. Let me most sincerely thank the Almighty God.
Almighty God. So if you hear God, the man is a man of God. Oh. The man, he put God in everything. In everything he do, he put God. Let me remove this. I think I'll finish with this one. So there's a place I want to bring. I don't have too much time. He said they want to create Nigeria. That's what they're doing. Then he now said again, God has. Okay. I don't blame the man.
I sincerely apologize that
I came late.
I might have come here and circumstances that found listen to me. So for me, I thank all of you.
Wait, let me bring the picture. This one is not out of a lot. Let me bring the picture.
Wonderful people.
I leave Fela family alone. I have a few call it self-obedient. They attack Fela family. These are a very sensible family. They are a very sensible family. They are saying their mind, and many of you are descending on them. Let me bring the man picture. The man for the moment. All the man need you open the youth as it stands now. You need to tell them what they need to hear. They don't give a shit. Also, maybe he went there to steal. They want him. We are obedient. When I get blame on her brothers, oh no, just happen. Nigeria will also happen to them. But my problem is that this OB can happen to them like say 4 times before they will realize. So we need to wait for 8 years. Another 8 years, they will try somebody else who will come after this man has failed. After 8 years, then they will try another person, another 8 years before they will now begin to say, maybe they will now say, okay, let us try a woman. There will be a time they will say, we have tried men. This one now old. They don't care what you are bringing. They don't know about the system of Nigeria. They don't know about how it functions. So what they care about personality. They don't want to, they are allergic to old people. Now they are talking about young people. Then after the young people have, failed them, At a point, they will say, let us go for women. Maybe after women, who knows? They will bring homosexuals to try them. By that time, many of you have halal grave. Look at it here.
As I've always said, and you maintain that, and that you are not running for president. You are running for president through us.
Hi, Rochas Okorocha. Rochas, he did this thing to me. Rochas says, I don't want to run for any governor. I came for rescue mission. I came to rescue you people. And I went to there. I was supposed to contest for president. They told me I have to come and govern my state first before I come to the federal. Then when I stood too low, because I am the second after Buhari in primaries, even though they rob it, I would have become the flag bearer. But they told me to go back home. This one he's telling me, this one is not somebody said. He said he came to rescue that he's too childish for governor. I ain't a question with you. Yeah, I've had everybody papa mepe shop to the woman. When on mepe. Yeah, but also we are on now. He there is me and you that is running for the president through them. The man is your ha. He hold the medicine. Ka onye Igbo metụkwana ya. Ha ga-asọ ndị Hausa na-edeceive ha ka onye Igbo deceive. But we are going anyway. We are going.
And that you are not running for president. You are running for president through us.
All right.
Our job is to take the power from those who have it and give it back to you.
And the Eno here and give below one as House of Assembly member, potential House of Assembly member. Biafrans who when did he? What do you not say so? Make una relax. Make una relax. Okay, man. Make una just calm down. That's why I don't want many of you to be making campaign. To this man, the same way it is to Tinubu and Atiku. All of them are failure. So I cannot be talking to this man, but I want you to pay attention to something. All of them, no one can revive Nigeria. It's not possible.
When he was speaking,
Well,
I have nothing to add except to re-emphasize what he said. When he was speaking, he did say what I've always said. We have a country called Nigeria, but we don't have Nigerians.
Okay.
What we want to do is to create Nigeria.
He want to create government. That's what we want to do. We want to create Nigeria.
And the only way to create Nigerians
is
that we must make people to have hope in Nigeria. And the only way to have faith in Nigeria, and the only way to have faith in Nigeria is that there's hope in Nigeria.
Correct. I get you no hope. I get you no hope. Now, heck, I don't. You know the see road. It's the only people in the IPO that are seeing it. You know the see say no road. We're not together now. We are not together. We are not the same people. You know the see. We just name may pretend, but don't worry. It's good though. It's good so that you people will realize it. It's good.
You're not asking for too much.
At all.
This is a great country.
A great one, yes.
God created this country.
God created this country, but they want to create Nigeria. That's how God created it. So look at God. You want to have the tune like this, say all the same people. That's how God created this country. The same language. God created Nigeria. God created Hapa and Ebushan. Now God cannot need them.
Great country. God created this country. Gave it everything that can make a country great.
Hold on there. Let me show you the same statement sometimes ago. So I kind of want such a thing. And I will come to you the same thing. Come to you the same thing. How many before? So I say you have to learn from your past experience. Get the man or no? Get the man. Okay, look here. Now these people, I don't know how I don't know how they succeed in manipulating many of you. I don't know. Our brain are not the same. Look at that statement now. Look at another one. And when this man was saying this thing, they were busy clapping for him.
At least for a whole
Wait. John Adego says, I know. Listen to this one. Kerry during his own time. And I back at that time. All the same people. Look here. Start now. You know your problem.
polytechnics were on strike. These strikes were at least for a whole academic year.
All condemn school not strike. during the time of Jonathan, this is when he wanted to come in. Said, I can't be alive. School will be on strike. Look here.
I think a serious government,
A serious government.
if they have 7 naira to throw about, go and negotiate with ASU,
Negotiate with them.
and then the teachers organization or teachers unions of the tertiary institutions from polytechnics downwards, so that our children should remain in school.
Correct.
Even complement equipment, and other social facilities, for educational institutions. I was so much personally against that thing because the National Assembly is there. I believe the executive ought to have sent a memo to the National Assembly if they want a constitutional amendment. This is in line with the Constitution of 1999 as amended. Why go and take 7 billion that we could not afford when our children are on the streets? I think this government has capacity for wrong priorities.
Now, on your here now. How many? The answer, are they still on strike? I know why I'm laughing at this because it's very funny. They dribble these people over and over again, over and over again. The problem of this country is not by changing a good person. If you like, go and bring Jesus Christ to come and rule Nigeria. Even from the first day, you know how they do. Nobody can revive Nigeria. You know why? The citizens are the one that build a nation. When you believe in a country, you will have what I call passion to make sure that everything works. But we have majority of people who are ready to destroy it, even when things is working. It shows that we are not the same. You need to have passion. Many of you, I don't know whether you bought. Let me go. I don't want to go too far because I want to ask my motto. Maybe since they were born, at least handset. Do you know how you cherish a new handset you bought? Remember, you can now cover with different casings so that it will not scratch. It is so dear to you. You pamper it. You need to have a passion for something that belongs to you so that you can help to build it. But as Nigeria is as it stands now, a lot of people are ready to destroy it. Even when somebody is doing something that is good, just like Jonathan when he entered, people didn't like what he was doing. They started sabotaging him here and there. So that is the nature of the country we are living in. So when I tell you that nobody will fix that country, I'm not even talking about, I don't want to talk about money borrowed from other countries. I don't want to go into their state of insecurity. I'm telling you, naturally, the foundation says that we are not one. The foundation was fraudulently, not even holistically or agreed by component parts that made up of that area. No, this one by force. We are forcefully amalgamated. And you want to continue ruling over it and telling me that you want to fix it. Now you want to create it. But God has created us. But you want to create Nigeria. We have Nigeria. We've never created Nigeria. We want to create Nigeria. Then, some seconds, you said God have created us. We are not telling ourselves the truth. Then, on your account, saw an egg. The thing I want to care. When man now this Nigerian system. Huh? You saw give you an egg. Normally, that country is a serious country. Somebody like this now you're going to see on the screen can never come out to become a flag bearer. Are it possible? If that's how to know a serious country. Kebono. He also how to solve the problem. Whether I say give them a gusi or solve it. Nigeria, giant of Africa. Kebino. They think I'm Madike brothers. Look here, look here. So let us solve problem, my brothers.
If you encourage poultry, if you decide to give one child an egg per day in school,
Giant of Africa. They are, you say when a professor in that country, Negro school. If you give a child an egg, let me bring it. Let me bring it. Let me bring it to the screen. Hako walaka. Oh, here na baka system. Hako walaka. Kebere na kuri aka for now. What did this man say? Now they are clapping. Ndi be that side, you na trouble. You na trouble. Huh? Now they didn't tie me, brothers. It's very, very, it's very, very annoying. Like if you and people kwaka. Oh yeah, my problem is not what you say. People are clapping.
if you encourage poultry, if you decide to give one child
Egg.
an egg per day in school, from primary 1 to 6, or what is primary now? So you do that.
Hako walaka. Hako walaka. Hey, I'm Lala. Brothers. No, I'm not far. Okay, you know egg. Zuzuru social for news on Dara. One way. Unaso. Unaso. Unaso, I tell you the truth, brothers. And to tell you that these people are not ready, even those people that are doing obedient, what are they only just there to destroy. Heck, they are killing time, but they are not going to do anything on the struggle. They're only killing time. They're only slowing the movement. They are drawing the clock back. But the struggle continues. Nobody will ever destroy the struggle. Not possible. But the only thing I want to tell is that P2B is not even ready to fight back if anything happened to his mandate. Even those who are masquerading themselves, who always look for crowd, had it been they are the one that you see here now, let me show you something. If they are the one you see here now, they will say, come and see crowd. They are allergic to crowd. They don't, if they see crowd like this, they carry camera, say, we are menu, we are obedient to, come and see. Say, we don't have structure, come and see crowd. Had it been they are the one that have this, maybe it will be raining, it will be one of their, where is it? Where is it? Like, come out very fast, please, please, please. I don't have time to waste. Where are those crowd? Okay, maybe. Okay, look at it here. Look at it here. These are Biafrans. These are Biafrans. Look at it here, brothers. Oh, no problem. Look here. Mokla no ha. Mokla no ha. Hold on there. You know why I'm showing you this? I name me in a crowd. I name it in a crowd. I went to a crowd out. I want to hear anything. I met a crowd out. We have never also gotten Biafra. So here now ha in where be crowd no get pra camera but there. Say look at we are here. We are struck. We are just only telling you now. Okay, me okay hear you. Don't begin to me that I'm laughing at my own. I know what I'm telling you. They are not ready to fight. Obi is not ready to even challenge when anything goes wrong. I know him. He's not radical. Obi is not a radical person. Let me show you. They only have power when it comes to their own fellow. Maybe when it is IPOB and myself.
Thank you.
They can slot. I think this is what I have here. This guy is trying. I don't know. We should be able to. I love what he's doing. This particular guy that do interview on the street. I love his way of interviewing people. Look at it here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. What if, I want to ask you, what if 2023 reach, you cast your votes, you should get PVC?
Of course, I do.
Okay, you cast your votes. You can't be saying they rig the election against your candidates. What you go do?
Well, I don't go do anything, but when you actually know that this man is supposed to win and they rig the election, of course, that is what has been happening in this country.
One vote, they don't rig the election against people. What you go do?
I'm not going to do anything. No, say this Nigeria will do. Nobody get power again. Unless our government too.
I like you, brother. I love your sincerity. We're not going to do anything.
What you go do?
I'm not going to do anything. No, say this Nigeria will do. Nobody get power again. Unless our government too. So we're not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not getting anything to do.
My question still remains: what if they rig it and people do not win?
If you don't win, well, heaven will not fall. Heaven will not fall. But I think it will be a very bad precedent for the.
And about lamentation, I think already. So him and now we are measuring the serious user. I just want many of you to, all of them, go and ask them. Nobody have any tangible thing in mind. Take it as an assignment I give you. Anybody that is too obedient, ask him this question: what of if they didn't give this man, or maybe they rob him, which they are going to do? What are you going to do? Just ask that question. The highest you hear, nah, boys are not smiling. No, this time around, we are not happy. Can't you see everybody's getting their PVs? That's the highest answer you will get. I repeat, if you ask them this question, if they rob them of their mandate, what is their response? The highest answer you receive is that, nah, we will not take it lightly. Everywhere will be boiling because we are not happy. Can't you see everybody coming out now taking their PVs? They don't have anything to tell you. This is what we are going to do, and it will happen in your own eyes. I will be so happy. I'm not happy that it's a good thing. After all, they have drawn the clock back, but just because Nigeria will happen to them, so that they will now be turned back and begin to look us. I don't know whether somebody have told you, please don't go this, don't go here. You persist. You enter there and have a problem. You now remember the person. That's what is going to happen to them. That's why I told many of you, don't fight them. Don't fight them. Don't begin to attack them, so that they will not use you as a reason, because they will be looking for who to hold responsible when it will happen. They will not do anything. I like the other guy that said they're not going to do anything, which is proper. It's a proper thing they are going to do. They are not going to do anything. If you know them, they should leave the fella family alone. I hear that they are. I have one of his interview. I don't know if I can be able to see it here.
Are you mad?
Let me see.
You like a Biafran. If you think like a black person, you are finished. You find excuse for everything.
Yes.
Instead of you to stand very strong and say this is not good. That's how
they want me to be doing like that.
Black and useless.
Now that one secret say I cannot talk about that.
The whole of Africa, their children are dying in the Mediterranean. Have they spoken? All these while, these human tragedy that is the crossing between North Africa and Europe. Have you heard one single black, useless, monkey African head of state say anything about it? Not one single soul. It's the same white people who are coming to your rescue. Oh, what do we do? Let's support them. I said they have billions in bank accounts all over the world. It won't touch them to say what is happening to our children is bad. That is a black person for you. Is that how you want your child to grow up? If not, then just shut up, sit down, and listen to what we are preaching. Nationwide strike looms in government hospitals. We are also reporting that union wants investigation over alleged 20 billion missing from pension for the Kakendi Obama Burunoshi.
Buhari is doing.
20 billion fraud. Pension. That was how my uncle died, Deboint. Somewhere. That was how he died. After years.
Biafrans, 1 minute, I'm coming.
Sciences. He went back to go and collect his pension.
1 minute. I think we don't have enough.
And when you see the attack from Benue, Plateau down to East, these are the hardcore, strong areas of Christianity in the south of Nigeria. When they are demonized, when they are reduced in strength, ask me, what are Nigeria people doing in the southeast? What is Nigeria doing in the southeast? People in the north have been warning me that we are talking about election. Something much more serious is coming. Because he wake up one morning and declare a state of emergency. His military is all over the place. His herdsmen have taken over the whole southeast. Our people will wake up and you don't even know where to run to. You won't remember that P2B or Atiku, anybody is running for presidency. He has a different agenda. This is why he's not interested in the killings in his country. Killings will be happening and he jumps into a plane to travel abroad. Tinubu has not visited the southeast. Not in primary, before primary or after that. He's not interested. Instead, his deputy, his vice presidential candidate said that P2B will be an Igbo president, not a Nigerian president. What an utterance for somebody to make. He shows you the inner thinking.
We are not one.
People.
We are not one.
Why must he say that P2B will be an Igbo president? Why make that kind of statement public? This is a man
we are not one.
who harbored and developed Boko Haram. Boko Haram leaders were caught at the state house of Borno State in Abuja here, and nothing has happened. Nobody has questioned him.
But he has denied that he harbored or he has anything.
But did he deny that the person, that EFCC did not arrest the person in his lodge? He didn't deny that. He didn't deny that. The man, the government, the police in this country arrested the man in his lodge. Did he deny that? When the Boko Haram started, when he was governor in Borno State, he should tell us how it started. Why up to today, it's now a good business in this country. That violence has spread everywhere. What will they use when campaign starts next month to tell Nigerians why we must vote for them? Records. Records help me. Every morning, in the past 5 years, when I wake up in the morning, there's a program on AIT. People they conduct a Catholic Mass. And after that...
Okay, man. How do you go now? How will be? You will be AK-47 each one. Yeah, they don't eat. They have nothing. I said they have nothing. And now, let me tell you why you are hearing Obi. You know, there are a lot of their unemployment rate is high in Nigeria. You know now. So people love something that trend, so that they will come out and do their own to get more viewers and more likes. I want many of you to understand what is going on. Not everybody that is posting P2B doing something for P2B want him to be there. These are the deceit they are not seeing. Many bloggers needed to rise, just like the way they dabble into Biafran issue. Everybody Nnamdi Kanu. You see somebody from nowhere, a blogger, and Nnamdi Kanu is now in Israel. Or they call the spokesperson, or they call special assistant to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. That's one. Even when he was adopted, man, they don't know IPOB people. They have guess how they caught him in Czech Republic. There's an investigation now. We have done our forensic investigation with our measure and our intelligence, and it do not be non our 1 2x2 room somewhere in Italy. The leader of Union People of Biafra was intercepted in the Czech Republic. Some say it was intercepted in Brazil. So they are doing this thing to get more viewers, traffic, and to generate traffic. So many people that you see today now, obedient. You say obedient have no structure. Now look at the structure. They don't want to face the reality. I'm looking for a fella, the half caste, the one he said. They are attacking him because he said that he's not going to be obedient. Now by force, I laugh tire. He said now by force to be obedient. Whether articulated or In fact, even if you want to talk about Jagaban, don't even talk that one. In other words, he's not in support of all of them because he understood what is wrong in the system. That family is blessed, I tell you. Even Seung, they know the problem of Nigeria because their father is the man was a hardened activist who knows the real core structure of Nigeria, how it started, the end of the existence of Nigeria. They know it. So that's why they don't even talk about this election. They know that this election is just a charade to cover up. The main problem, we have never gone to that, and that is what IPOB is crying for. That is the end point of IPO. That's what IPOB is targeting, and that is why it's so hard. That's why many of you have done it. You know, the thing is hard for you. Saying now, this IPOB self. Now, no one come. Let me go the other side. Let us go and do it. You know, hard rebel easy. Every way you go to see what somebody the thing that sounds sweet in your ear, you like it, even if you didn't get it at the end of the day. No, but let it sound good for that moment. We are going to fix Nigeria. Everybody will be meaningfully employed. We will continue. We will do that. They will begin to quote you money. I saved 13 million during my own time. If you go to China, the natural resources costed 1 billion. If you minus the economic damage and put it this one resulted 13 trillion. They don't know what the man is talking, but it's okay for them. So it's very sad that Nigerian youth have never realized their problem, or they have known their problem, but because of the fear to confront it, they say let them go to the other direction. This man is also making sense. The man is making sense. I don't want to be, talking one person alone because they have other contestants. But in summary, all of them are not for good. The only difference between Obi and others is because Obi is a smaller thief. They have never stolen as much as more money others have stolen. That's the difference. But in terms of deceit, all of them are the same because they are not telling the truth. Only person you vote is somebody that will come out today and tell you, I just want to go there to feel like president, like others, and try my best. But from what me have seen as a man, as somebody who have been in this country, nobody will fix this country just by becoming president. Because I cannot be governing everywhere now. We have other legislators, other senators, other House of Assembly members who are also in charge of their own constituency. And there's one thing that they're using to govern. It is called constitution. And me as a president cannot change it. Do you know what many people are telling me? Let me tell you their hope. He said, no, everybody, just what will happen now? Everybody will decamp. Just what will happen? All the PDP members will decamp to Labour. Just what now? They are telling me. Now PDP will decamp, all of them will decamp to Labour. So that they will not make enough people in the house to pass a bill. I don't want to argue with them. I just keep quiet. Just like I told many of you, we have to calm down. Let me allow the man to roll. Finish before I go.
There's a program for 15 minutes called Light of the Nation. If you listen to that program, you'll be a better Nigerian. Whether you're a Catholic, an Anglican, a Muslim, it's been a point of duty for me to listen to that program. It motivates me spiritually to at least be honest to myself. And I say this in realization that people, especially in my region, in my zone, live on a lot of beliefs and passions, not factual truth. Until you remove passion from the fact, then you start seeing clearly. And I say this because the P2B saga is a young man I love. Straightforward. I don't think politically anybody has done for him. I was chairman of PDP and declared on national television that he was the one who won the election and not Chris Ngige. And Obasanjo, the national chairman then, called me on emergency. I said, what did I do this? And I explained to them what I did. By the time I said that, I didn't know whom P2B was.
If they're here, I do know what they will say. Oh God, leave this thing you are talking, just be obedient. It go happen and I go bring these videos back. I'm saving their videos. That's how I do my things. That day, I got well laughing program. I'm just create a mockery program. I'm saving them. They will come now. They will not pay attention to listen to what this man is saying. They will say, "Oh God, forget this nonsense and be obedient. Go and be obedient and useful. Go and get your PVs." Ah, God, dear good.
A few days later, he came to my house with now late Chief Jacob Nwokolo, one prominent Anambrarian one prominent Anambrarian from Abagana. And he said, "You mean you have not met?" I said, "I've never seen him. I'm just seeing him for the first time." What I just told you, I said it about 2-3 months ago at the PDP zonal meeting. In Enugu, P2B was sitting down, our 2 governors were sitting down, and every other prominent person. I thought I addressed issues based on facts because I looked at the behavior pattern of Chris in there. I said, no, we knew what we did to make him governor. And you cannot steal from those who stole for you and run away. That was how they attempted to abduct him. But that aside, Peter was handed over Abga by Chief Odumegwu Ojukwu. The concept of Ojukwu doing that was for him to organize the rest of the Igbos. It appears to him impossible that we can get anything out of this country. Let us look inwards, like the Chinese did, and develop our place. Use the resources, human and material God has given us, and develop our place. Leave Nigeria for the moment. Because like if you go to Ecclesiastes 3, 1-9, it says there's a time for everything under the sun. A time to live, a time to die, a time to do this, a time. So we read that and we take it for granted. There's a time for everything. Nigeria say we are not part of it. Short of putting it in their constitution, they have virtually told us, and this government has emphasized it more, that we are not part of the system. Only yesterday on your news, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was consoling the government and people of Niger Republic that 5 Niger Republic people and some policemen were killed in the southeast in their duty post. In their duty post on AIT News yesterday. And I said, the people started calling me, what is the business of Niger Republic people in their duty post?
Not even, what are they doing in our land? Niger people. This country. What? No wonder they were singing one national anthem. The man refused to stand up because he don't know what they are singing. One military man inside there, whether he's inside an occasion, a military man that who's supposed to respect. In fact, they are the one that's supposed to respect national anthem first before others. The man is sitting down there, doesn't give a shit. What is a Niger man doing in Southeast? Is a question in Igbo land, in a checkpoint. All these things will be coming out. But I cannot go no be there.
I said the people started calling me. What is the business of Niger Republic people in their duty post in Southeast Nigeria? That was when I knew. Because people had told me before now that look at everything Buhari is doing towards Niger, building rail line, everything he's doing, that he's on Niger. And I have called a lot of people, what is going on in this country? For the first time, people were killed, and he's showing condolence. He felt so sad that he instructed Ohaneze, everybody to investigate and let him know who killed them. What happened? But thousands of people have died in Plateau, in Benue, in Southeast. He has never even offered condolence to any state government about any death caused.
Well, he does put out statements that you can.
Well, that they're on top of the situation. On top of situation is not a condolence message. We have seen them on top of every situation. His state, Katsina state is overtaken now with violence. He's on top of the situation.
Yeah.
I think yesterday, the senator representing him resigned from APC and joined PDP. He's on top of the situation. So what I'm saying in effect, Peter's presidency, exciting to me because I know him personally. Achievable is what I want him to prove. Because what he's doing now is what he would have done a year ago. And I mean consultation. We have 5 governors, 2 APC governors, 2 PDP governors, and 1 ABGA governor. They all have candidates for the various elections.
For sure.
Coming up next year.
Hold on there. I've said this thing before, but they don't understand it. We know where a big-board don't know how to structure. Though we know that many of you are going nowhere, but just to just to advise you people. When you have structure, who has signboard? When you have structures, or who know what structure? Structure that those that know the fraudulent activities by which individuals use to rob one another in electoral process. You know, if I know what you know, you can't deal with me anyhow. That's just like the IPOB media team that knows what the autopilot infiltrators knows. That's why they couldn't penetrate. And now they know that we know what they know. They will now keep quiet and respect themselves. Had it been we don't know what they know, by now they would have been attacking and claiming responsibility or yeah, we have taken over, we are making noise. But now they are down because we know what they know. So when you hear structure, it means those fraudulent criminals that are in charge of states, they may be House of Assembly members, they may be states, they may be state governors, they may be House of Representatives, they may be senators. Those individuals who knows how to rob, how to rig, what to do, who to consult, the right person to meet in America or in UK. I have structure, I want a signboard. That's what the man is telling you. I'm going to hear that man, close your mouth to come and be obedient. Go and get your PVs. Even though you have seen your PVs on the street. But that one, I am not telling you not to vote. You must vote. Oh. You must vote. Many of you that have chatting obedient, go and get your PVs. But for us, we are not voting. But many of you that want to vote, all fine and good. So I'm not preaching you. This thing I'm doing now, I never want to discourage you. Get me right. But I'm telling you what you need to hear and what you appreciate when the time comes. Not now. For now, you can attack. I'm going to say, who's not ever who know but you know here.
For presidency, he now has candidates in all those elections. So people are now asking us, disobedience, where do we stop disobedience? Is it on Peter or on the candidates following him down the line? This is where he now has problem in the Southeast. Because if he had had consultation with his colleagues,
the man has a very good question. What's the disobedience? Is it going to stop on him or the people that are following him? It's a good question. A lot of criminals now will come out in so many places. The same way they did with Ojuku that time. You will see their poster. Criminals, so they will have their poster, they will carry Obi, make it big, then put their own small, maybe House of Assembly member, or maybe councillor, or say governor. They will now no man, in my hand of politics. They will tap current from that side as obedient. How about when I hate doing a minute? Because the constitution allow their fraudulent activity to continue. People are shouting 1999 constitution, restructuring. Now, don't know why people are shouting that. No. That's the reason why those that are clamoring for restructuring, those that are clamoring for amendment of 1999 constitution. But the government know that they don't want to touch it because if you tamper it, you have destroyed the way criminals loot money outside to our slave masters. You destroy the handwork of slave masters. That's why they can't amend it. They leave it and they are using it to govern you. They will use it to govern you. So the man also are they going to be disobedient? Is it only him or down to the line? Which is a good question. So what he said here, consultation is good. Every governor will try to deliver to their candidates. Oh no, man! Nigeria is a party politics. You don't know. Think they are doing it by who want to do a good job. No, they're not doing like that. You have to know evil spirit potra. As a like a Buhari Tinubu, Akama Dijiji. You will go to some states that are APC governor. They will be campaigning for them. They are still in power. You may have hey roll out of military. Or are you the chief security of the state? No. Do you have as an obedient now? Do you have the right to bring out military, to bring out security agencies during the election? You want the right? No. You are candidate on the right. The state, the chief security will roll out. He can not give back. Give back government of this country. I don't tire. I have to do for visa. I need to travel out now. How will I your power? You can't do anything. You can't do anything.
because if he had had consultation with colleagues, they would have sat down to say, now, Peter, what is the achievability of what you're looking at? Because of my interest in him, I had to go to the north. I went to the 3 zones in the north. I had the singular privilege with due humility that I have been state chairman of 2 national parties. I did the June 12th election as chairman of NRC in Anambra State. I was chairman of party as Ngiga was governor. 2 critical stages in the life of Anambra people. So I went calling all my friends in the north. What is the possibility of my brother becoming president? They laugh at me. They say, is it the one you people are doing on internet? They win on internet. What did you people do in Ocean State?
I couldn't check this man out. It's true, sir. It's true. I am not telling you not to vote because I know maybe you are going to watch me later. If you are not here as obedient, you are going to watch me later. So that you say, this man, are you trying to tell me that we know? No, it's your right. It's your right to go and cast your vote as a stupid person you are. It's your right. It's your right as a buffoon who have been trying the same experiment over and over again and getting the same result. And you think that if you do the same thing, you get a different result. No, it's your right. So I'm not depriving you from not voting, brothers. I'm just telling you what you're supposed to hear and what you are not going to appreciate now, which you are going to appreciate later. Here, me here, shares and as well as again, make it mean now we can make grow here. Then you understand what you are shouting. Like I said, only God know why MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS custody. I like as he's there now. I like as he's not in a position to speak. That's the reason for everything. That's the reason for everything because I know Hadibi is with us. By now, even when we could be there, we accused as the reason why many of you will lose. It is good now he's not speaking. I tell you. That's why I hijack. That's why I hijack the answers. When anything I bring, that's why we are telling many of you, and the United of States have never given us order to begin to campaign or no campaign, or begin to fight or no fight. No, we follow. That's why it's good to follow a movement that have one central command. Do you now begin to see why I am fighting the bumbling stark illiterate, and then Nanya and Co. Can you now begin to see it? We don't want to have instruction coming from different angles. We want to have a one source where we get our information so that if you're coming from here, we say, okay, this is what we are going to do. As it stands now, they have never said anything. And the only warning, they said, don't use the name of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to lure people in your election. That's the only thing they said. But other infiltrators have been busy fighting. No election in Biafra. If you come out, we'll kill you. It's not also. They are not IPOB. These are infiltrators. We already know what is going to be the outcome. So what is the need of us fighting ourselves? Now listen.
Becoming president. And all they laugh at me. You see, is it the one you people are doing on internet? You on internet. What did you people do in Ocean State? Where they had a candidate who ran for governorship, only won his polling booth, lost his ward, lost his local government, not to the rest is history.
But does that affect the
what I'm saying is that is where the sympathy begins. This is an indigent. He couldn't trust their own son who was running for governor. What's their business with Peter? Because the last program I had here, I warned about Ibonizing or Yorubanizing or Fulanizing the process. That is now where we're going to.
Exactly, sir. You are correct.
The Igbo traders in Lagos closed market to register to vote for Peter. Now Yorubas are reorganizing. The Fulani houses are reorganizing. That was what I discovered in the north. So, and I was wondering, how then will he win? Assuming he gets most of the vote in the southeast, where will the other votes come to give him 25% in at least 24 states?
So let me tell you what they will tell you. Go to North now. They are campaigning for Obi. Even Boko Haram is campaigning for Obi. That was how people are mobilizing. They forgot that they will have Igbo people living in that area. They don't know. And these are the people that are going to intimidate during the day of election. You are not going to be there. Call them. Even ordinary Lagos here, we say is where people are living different race. Still, they also encounter marginalization. Not they will not talk in public. Kuna now, no talk now. Say, begin to talk on internet. Say we are intimidated not to vote for our own. They will slaughter you, and you will do nothing. Think about your people who cannot even ask of you. Nobody cares about you. Can't you see ordinary Deborah? People will jump on top of the roof. On all and also. Of course, this one that will bring somebody in power. We know just reading not social media, need to deceive that man. The moon may vote. We are doing online. If election come now, where are you going to vote for Obi? Are you going to vote for Tigre? Obi, when they read. Our people, our all these bloggers, all like what this man is advising you, please don't um don't tribalize this. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. And then if we are talking about percent, we are not rich now. You have the list of populated people in the whole Nigeria. 58 House of Representatives, both senator, both House of Representatives. You know we're only 58. In other words, fewer constituents. In the north, only Kanu won 44. Only Kanu won 44 local government. I think the highest in the southeast is it 27? The highest, which is Imo State. The highest. Kanu is 44. Not only 44, the number. Then if you come to the northeast as a whole, they have 117. 117, while you have 58. And I'm hoping that South can comply to many of you. Because they have people that are also coming from their own area. The one they call Okowa. All right, but can continue. So bad.
This affect the ambitions of the PDP candidates. Former
This is
Vice
what
President
what I'm coming to. Because I said traditionally, the Southeast has been a PDP stronghold. All true.
You are correct, our
Now,
sister
and
Maria.
Peter, until recently, was the top member of PDP. He was the leader of PDP in Anambra State. And up to now, he's our leader. He hasn't told us that he has left us. He hasn't officially told, he hasn't told me. And we haven't nominated a new leader. He's our leader.
Even though you see on TV,
I see on TV he's running for president. He hasn't called me personally, as close as I am with him. He hasn't called me personally.
But he did resign.
Well, that is his business. There are processes he has to do locally before going national. Because people have suffered for him. People have taken risks on his behalf. With the least we expected him to do is to call us on a meeting. You don't need to offer lunch. And say for reasons 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we started getting worried. When Atiku was declaring in Abuja here, P2B attended the declaration. Not only the thing, he took up the microphone and said that Atiku was the greatest human being to unite Nigeria. He gave 4 adjectives supporting Atiku. And people started asking me, does he want to be vice president candidate again?
He says the greatest to unite Nigeria. What if I say my family had to vote for Atiku? No, are you going to be annoyed with me? Send this one can destroy our movement, but I want to use this opportunity to urge every freedom fighter, a strong ones. If those of you that don't have mind, because many of you have feeble mind, small thing, maybe have people back, and I say, hey, look at the structure, wow, they have crowd though. I'm not here voting. It's not by voting. They say we'll be there, they can't eat. I'm not here by voting, brother. No Nigerian election has been, no one has been elected through voting. Edelia the bottle. Even a pen age there self and about challenge assistance now. Edelia water. Yamaga bring this man. All we I got frustrated here. He got home. The dog got behind our chichi. Give na Boko Haram have taken over Anambra. I'm chief of army staff. Never now know his own. Chief of navy staff now know his own propaganda. Get with me achieve their aim. I say, if you want to we'll try our best. We couldn't do anything. They have entered. So let us just manage them. Before you know it, how you host the flag. You can make again. Get the busy. About international community, where are you? Before you maybe you know about my church. Get where here made full of grace. Get the kick man. No, what do you have? No, what do you have? Then you begin to look for the highest blogger in internet to make sure that their message gets to the international community, United Nations. My United Nations, you are armament. You and where are you? How can we be doing this in the world to look the other way around? The world that is sucking from you, you say they are looking for the other way around. So they want to come and rescue you. Now you go rescue yourself. It's very sad. Very sad. Now I am under this condition. In fact, let me play this music. Let me play it before I go. Oh no, I got high. Oh, she can others. Bumbling stupidity, idiotic. All the too much. Anybody who knows should come and tell me. I don't know what to do again. Itabula. Itabula need this people. Ahun atari are everywhere. Suffering here and there. Anytime they use it to get out of the road. Again, brother. When the money back and he's again, what is it? Yeah? It's okay. Oh, hey, Biafra, we are moving. I'm happy I here. Bless all of you, brothers. Again, a big corner. It's okay, brothers. Yeah, I want to use the opportunity. Don't worry. Whoever that is calling me, give me a snappy. Our people are very gullible. I want to address many of you that are on the fella song. No, if she never have put out. When they make obedient to from that side, making allow that man for rest. Yeah, the man is speaking his mind. Let us hear what the man said. The man, fella family are very decent family. So when they speak, they know what they are talking.
These support zombies. I made this but obedient. And me personally, I cannot be obedient. In this country, nothing can make me obedient. I'm too angry to be too sad, too depressed. I don't like that term. And I went on to say, Peter B, I have my reservations. I do. You cannot tell me not to have my reservations.
Yes.
Do I like Atiku? I'm warning you, be careful. You do. Do I like Tinubu? Do you know what Tinubu did? Tinubu raided the shrine when he became governor. He raided the shrine God knows how many times. We had a big running battle with Tinubu in Lagos, closing the shrine. Police race night after night after night. Go and listen to my song, Can't Buy Me. Can't Buy Me. Go and listen to it. You don't even know my music.
No mind.
Do I come and force you? Do I put music down your throat? No. If you like, listen. If you like. If you don't like my music, those that like it, they like it. And I'll pay attention to them. I've just come back from 31 days in Europe, America, and Canada. I was well received. I'm happy. I came back home. It's just the car they bought me, Tinubu that bought it. How did Tinubu buy my car? My sister went. My family, I have cousins. They all contributed to buy me a car because they appreciate my life. I never buy myself anything. They bought me such, and I asked them, I said, hey, you don't want me to rest in my life. You now bought me something that I will work. So maybe they felt bad. So they now bought, I'm even feeling bad that, hey, I didn't want any, I don't want, look, I don't want anything from anybody. I love to play my music. I just love to make people happy playing my music. I play free. My club is the cheapest place. I've been doing this now at the new shrine for 22 years. We didn't build the shrine to extort money from the people of this country. We built the shrine because we love our people, because we believe in what we are doing. We hold celebration in 7 days of free. The last day is 1,000 naira. Look, I won't believe in the youths. My father believed in the youths. That's why I sang Army Arrangement. That one day will be one day. Look, NSAS happened. I believe one day a generation will come and not take nonsense. If it's this generation, better for all of us.
Correct. You're correct.
If it's this generation, better for all of us. I will never. My children are youthful. I have to believe. I'm not one. I see light. I have to believe there is light at the end of the tunnel. Or else, then why am I alive? Why am I alive? If I don't believe in what my father stood for, my grandmother, what I've been singing all my life, I have to believe. You might have your doubts, but I want to believe.
I think this is not the one. This is not what I wanted to play, but it's okay. There's the one they were attacking him. Say, there's the one two of them, him and Sheung, they speak good. You will now begin to know that their parents didn't just waste time training them.
Good evening, everyone. I woke up today to insults, abusing me, my family, my children, threatening that they will burn the shrine because they said I said Peter Obi's supporters are zombies. First, let's be clear. What did I say? I said I'm too angry, I'm too sad, depressed to be obedient. Everybody come up with that term. How can you be obedient? How? I don't see. Me, I can't be obedient in this country. NSAS, killings, my grandmother was killed, my father's house burned, the oppression of my family, and I'm supposed to be obedient. I said, do you know the meaning of obedience? When they tell you to sit down, you will sit down. Stand up, you will stand up. You're an obedient person. Me, I can't be obedient. I went on to say that Obi himself was friends with Atiku. He became Atiku's vice president. So if he's Atiku's vice president, they are pals. So I can't understand. And if they had won the election, they will be pally, kissing, hugging each other now.
Correct. As articulated, as of last for you. You are correct. It's the same people.
Abi, is it a lie? Would they not have been doing that? So I don't know what you are saying. Did I call Peter Obi's supporters zombies? That means I will have got on stage and say, all you Peter Obi supporters, you're all zombies. Did I say that? No. I told you what the term means. If you don't understand English, tell me you don't understand English. Me, I know I didn't go to school, but I understand some bits. What does obedient mean? I said, me, I don't like that terminology and I can never use it for myself. And I am not. No. Do I support that? Definitely not. Do I support Tinubu? Please, don't look for my trouble. Don't even look for my trouble. How can I be supporting Tinubu? Have I ever supported any political party? Never. We just sit down, we look and observe and just say, because we are really, I think my family were heartbroken. If you believe you are going to change the narrative if Obi wins,
Hold on there. We don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time, like I said. Somebody wrote, our brother wrote, he said, let me read what you wrote. Sometimes I'm not good. I go to a comment. What I see is that P2B movements an agenda to try to counter IPOB ideology. But just like Methu said, Obi is the smaller thief. To me, instead of those bigger thieves to be there, it will be better than the smaller thief to be there. Then you don't know about the terminology. A thief is a thief, whether small or big. When I compare to the money they looted, it has nothing to do with your own well-being. Going there means you will now become the bigger thief. So it has nothing to do with your well-being. I'm just only trying to describe them. But what we are talking about, in fact, his own will be worst because he will be facing double masters. At least when Fulani enter there, he's only suffering about interaction between the British government and him. But when an Igbo slaves enter there, instruction from Fulani and at the same time instruction from Britain. One, we are not the same. The summary of everything is that we are not the same. We can't function. And when headache, okay, you cannot has nothing. A smaller thief can also thief. Thief is thief. Two of them are what about when in terms of wealth acquisition is what I'm talking. Stealing from the federal, I mean. So he go there to become a thief or become smaller, bigger. What we are talking about is we have looked it far and near. What can be able to change our life? We have seen it. What you have to acknowledge is that in the first place, we are not one. Oh, well, that's the only thing I want all of you. When you now understand that we are not one, you now begin to ask yourself, how will I treat people who are not the same with me? In other words, we can't coexist because without proper coexistence, we can't develop. We have different value systems, different religion, different cultures, feudalism, democracy, and monarchy. They don't go together. At least Yoruba can also a little bit coexist with the Fulanis because some of the Yorubas are Muslim. So when you talk about Islamization, they'll be laughing at you because it's part of their own system. But our own is a total different thing. That's why we are rejecting all these people bringing this nonsense in our land in the name of Islam, Ukwibo, Islam Igbo. No near our place until you go and find out why they didn't conquer. Why haven't we been practicing it since? Why not? Ask yourself why. Does it mean that they've never tried before to bring it? They have tried several times and failed. Why did they fail? It's a question many of you should ask yourself to know that we don't need it in our land. So this is what I just want many of you to know. I don't have all, like I said, today is Sunday, and I know many people will be expecting me to digress a bit, but I don't have much to say. Only thing I have to say is this: MAZI Nnamdi Kanu meant good for us. We are not going to abandon him. Many of you who think that obedience is a solution to your problem, I'm sorry, it means that you don't know what you want. Those of you that are living in Western world, who have integrated with the society you live in, is you that will understand it. In this country we are. Nothing like Obi come, he will walk. No, it's like the system is functioning on its own. The system is functioning, and they have what we call continuity. It is in there. When you come, they are not doing it because we are another party now. Let us go and destroy this one to build our own so that they will not remember the party. No, it's not here. It's not here. I don't know how they did it, brothers. I don't know how they did it here because the basic amenities are here already. Drinking water is here already. They don't beg for that. Road are there. Road consumption every time. There's a company. I Obodon Docha. Electricity is there. Hospital is there, free of charge. So what are you now going to use to do campaign? I want to know. Because those things are there already. So they are looking for the best who can adopt something else apart from the basic amenities you're supposed to get as a human being. But our own, you do it again every 4 years. I will build the road. I will give you electricity. I will make sure that I generate 36 megawatts of power supply. There will be free education. There will be job opportunities for everybody. In fact, I will be paying students. Do you know? I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming you. Those days will come and gone. You didn't see water supply. You didn't see electricity. You didn't see free access to medical care. You didn't see anything like a payment of unemployed youth. They will come again and they use another narrative. You still join them. Are you not the one that are stupid? Are they? Are they are not stupid? They are smart. They are wicked and smart. Then you are stupid. Now this one have come. Now they call what they call new Obi. We are going to build Nigeria. You are the one running for the president through us. Nah, the man about that side. The one about that that statement. I'm not the one running. I don't run for president, but you are the one running for president through us. If I will bring it, I give it to you. Okay, if you jump, Abraham don't know log why your father say very soon you become a president of Nigeria because he will be say he will bring it and give it to you. Owo Yamanachi. That's why I hate him. He's lying to many of you. Anybody that become a Nigerian president is automatically a slave to the British. Ask yourself. Hi. Listen. I think I used it as I was starting. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu just about the 10. But I didn't play it finish. This man have tried for us. He have tried for us. You know you need teamwork and we can wake you up. Look at it here. Is it what I have here? Let me see if it's what I have here. I think I posted it here when I started. Let me see if it's what I posted here. It should be this one now. What is going on? Let me see if it is where is it? Where is it? I think it's supposed to be this one. Wow. Facebook. In about money, you are just wasting your time. That's why I told many of you, don't fight them. I think wait. Don't fight them. Don't begin to attack them, so that they will not use it as a reason. Because they will be looking for who to hold responsible. When this Facebook is misbehaving, but it's okay. I just want to play you the part so that you understand the game they are playing you. It's very sad. Facebook, I don't know. If not because of one thing, I'll just close all this account. I tell you. Very, very wicked software. No. They always try to restrict people that are speaking what is touching or changing the humanity. Then, if I'm posting Big Brother Nigeria now, you will see it everywhere. They will leave it for me. See, the thing has disappeared. But I must find it. Yes, I've seen it. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. I'll find it.
That is why we're going to land this police.
Listen.
Nigeria progress. I am doing this program this evening to let the whole world understand that there is no basis for unity in Nigeria, because the whole thing is based on evil and wickedness. Why? Because Fulani people are not hardworking people. They can't wake up by 5 or 4 in the morning to go to work. I challenge anybody. All those factories that you see, in all those industrial belts, I challenge anybody anywhere in the world to tell me if a Janjaweed can wake up by 4 in the morning to go to work in a factory. It's a challenge to everybody. Show me one. Now listen. They took over cement, which is very critical. Paper, oil itself. The only way that private individuals share oil wells among themselves. That is not enough. Instead of moving that oil to the refinery to be refined, where we can find jobs to make kerosene available easily, to make fuel available to run our country. No, not at all. To tell you how evil they are. Those shouting one Nigeria to tell you how organic they are. They moved all those jobs abroad by shutting down all the refineries that you have in your zoo country. And who is the NPC? Fulani in the Giari family. Understand? Now, you see what they did? They now moved crude oil abroad to the refineries that they built with stolen money from the public coffers. It doesn't end there. Denying you jobs is not the end. It's not even their problem. Now, to bring that refined petrol back into Nigeria, you will not pay subsidy again to bring back into the country what left the country for free.
Hey, this man, how are we sharing a language you can communicate this thing to us? One day, if I'm Nigerian government, I'll find this man by all means. You know what? Don't you know what this man is doing? He's opening your brain like this. This thing he's explaining to you is what we call subsidy. You see how they use English cover it up. We must allow subsidy. That's subsidy. You don't know that the subsidy is taking oil, a crude that is from your land. Individuals went and be a partner to some countries and build a refinery outside the country instead of to build it in their own place to generate job opportunities for the resident of the place. No, they will bundle the crude and then they bought it individually as an oil block, ship it outside to their private refinery. They will refine it and have different products. They will not import it. You will pay them. for importing what? Aye. Ah, no man. Or even different products will be coming in. They say, nah, this man, what is he trying to explain to people? You want to expose the way we are using to make them dry. No, 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 we must find him. That's why they can't wait. They said, who knows how many times they have looked for him in the UK? How do we get this man? Have they explained to you how they brought him back? No, this one you are talking about, they can't take that. That one is not a problem for now. You just want to hold him so that people will be dumb.
So only if black people can reason. They took away cement sector, very critical in the building of an economy in the world. They took away oil, which is the only thing that you have, so to speak. They export it, they export it and they make money. They bring it back and you pay tax for it. Yet no refineries are working. That is how you have fuel subsidy. The meaning of fuel subsidy is that your refineries are not working. Not that they will not work if you turn them on, but because Fulani shut it down, that they may control your lives. Two sectors.
This man. I don't go. Oh, yeah, I have to thank many of you that are here already. I want to descend. Brothers. I want to thank all of you that have been supportive to this struggle. Our brother from Ghana, I crave your indulgence. I may not pick your call today because I know if I pick now, I will continue picking. I think our brother Chinya or Chinenyarada, if I'm not mistaken. Our brother Mado, I saw also you. Kingsley Stephen, yes, I will do that. Our sister Haida, you are welcome. Igwemeka Victor, I see all of you. Chuk Sopara, all of you are welcome. MC Don, all of you are welcome. Ostino, our brother, we are going to convene when it's necessary. The issue still remain. Don't panic. Ikechuwemeka, yes, I hear you. I know now, what the wakaraka, the thing or the difficult, or what the other complicated in your own eyes with what we are doing. That time you are hearing, you have to be determined. You have to be, consistent. You have to persevere. That those in my heart, it is now you are practicing it at this moment now. Just like we are trying to make sure that we get ourselves together, and we're moronic individuals inside the struggle again. One claiming to be the brother, the other woman claiming to be a financial officer, bumbling stark illiterate. Then you have the one that used to carry the sheet on the head every time. Yeah, like I will learn. So if you have such a thing, even if you get demoralized, even even Biafra against to come and get out with this. And what are they talking? It's not that they are making problem, normal problem. No, the problem of money. We are not going to release money. We are doing fundraising. We want to pay this money to this one. We embezzle this money. You embezzle this money. I want to open another account. Umeri account. No, LLC account. No, don't pay to the other side. Pay here. Those that I have paid from this side, they don't contribute to me. They ate it. They use the money to buy mansion. Chike Dozem is driving Jeep and China Samura at home now. They are living a luxurious life. They combine all these things together. Mother say they are taught. He got, now you get balaga. So that's what they are doing to destroy your mind. And they have, let me be honest, we don't shy away from speaking the truth here. They have succeeded in deceiving some people. A lot. Let me say something. A lot. They have, especially these people that are inside us. I'm not talking about infiltrators. Infiltrators took away the people of their kind, those that don't join this struggle with their whole heart. But I'm telling you, the people that came into this struggle with their clean heart, those who know what it means to be free. This one is not autopilot. I'm talking genuine freedom fighter. Their degree of determination, their degree of perseverance is not so high to overcome these temptations. They have fallen off. If a financial officer will be disobeying and they don't want to sack her and they don't want to suspend her, in other words, there's people that are above people that are above others in this struggle. If it is me now, they will suspend me. Let me go and rest. No. That is why we are speaking. so that it's okay if Methuselah is also trying to mention those people's name. At least let us have in mind that at least all of them are not just shying away from this responsibility. There are some people that are also speaking. Maybe there may be a reason why they don't want to put mouth in this, but let us continue expecting that they do something. But what they're doing is not favorable to us. We have to open up. What they're doing is not normal. If not because of respecting the leadership, I'm going to descend along them now. For you. One night, hag them all when you came on suspension. I have to tell you the truth. If not because of this principle of respecting the especially the leadership of this struggle, the hierarchy. I mean by hierarchy. Descend on him. Johan was under the above the run of this struggle. But we'll continue speaking up until they will realize that something is damaging if there's no proper response. A quick one. And I have to warn many of you that used to call me in secret. Don't call me in secret. I'm not a secret society member. When you want to bomb name advice, or got order online, on air. So that through that advice, others can learn. Not you come in secret, be giving me advice. No. I don't want to. I will not. Anybody I received 3 calls yesterday. Anybody that call me again, get our advice. So go to one them cut all off. He got this straightforward. You want him now they are okay now. Now here you go call me because I'm already in the open. But had it been I've never come out in the open, then you have a right to come in the secret. Now the matter is in the open. You have that thing you think that is the best thing, that the right thing, that what I'm doing is not the normal, it's not the best, what I'm doing is wrong on air. So that anyway them the wrong, the people will join. And I will say I apologize for have say speaking in this way. But you don't call me online, don't call in the open. Even when you they don't know whether we have the same time zone. I'll be sleeping in the midnight. Paul is coming. What is it? Metu, can we talk now? So what is it? Because of this leadership thing, make another call me in the midnight. If I out from here, I have other things to do. Please. I want to thank all of you, our sisters, and Sarah Go. I thank all of you. Our sister says that if it wasn't as strong, I will rest, but these people won't be abandoned. No. Please, our sister Marian, please continue your own good job. We are seeing what people are doing. Don't allow these people to demoralize our mind. Many of you are very outspoken, and at the same time, you have witnessed and at the same time embrace development. And you see how others develop. They will have people now that have divergence opinion. Wicked one. It will not make the people to backslide. We must continue. We must continue. But the only thing we have is that when our leader comes out, we have a lot of questions to ask in a very respectful manner. I get pretty say I no line joy happy Nigeria. Because if we are not asking questions, like I said, we are dumb inside his mind. But when we ask him a question, we say, yes, I'm not leading zombies, I'm leading smart people. But they are just obedient, following what is going on. So that is why he said, whatever you have, keep it until I come out. I have a lot to ask him, and I'm going to keep it until he comes out. Yes, our sister, don't give up, don't give up. Remain blessed, and let me sign out from here. Today is not Asali. Today is this is old music. We're going to go, brothers. Our brother Kinsley, I hear you. On here, the guy, I give all of you. Our brother watching from YouTube. Agnes Chukwemeka. I see our team on here. I hear all of you. Somebody sent it to me through WhatsApp. I will find it. Let me see if I'll find it. I don't think I can find it on YouTube.